So, did we already leave League City? Are we in Houston already? Yes, Ellington Field. 45 South going into Houston. Well, we're not going to Houston. Should we go on Buc-Eees?
Oh, that's true. There's a time money in it. It's up to you.
No, let's go 610. Yeah. Even though I'm curious to see how far they come on the bridge, the Beltway bridge. You know how they're making a new bridge? I wonder if they've done something exciting.
I don't think they're done.
No, it's too soon. I think they said it was going to be done in 2022. In the year 21.
Have you heard that song?
No.
It's so weird, but I think it was recorded in 1970s. 70s.
Yeah, it's maybe the 60s. In the year, but it's not 21. 20, or is it
No, it's 20.
2020? No.
It's 2019.
No. I'm talking about the song. What does the song say?
Search. Hey, where's my phone?
Oh, so this is Clear Lake because we just passed Clear Lake Dodge. You know, Clear Lake Dodge, I bought 2 Jeeps there in the past. And they've been pretty good. I remember one day I called them because I saw a Jeep online, the first one we bought. And I called and I said, okay, there's a Jeep that I want to check out. It's got the hard top and the soft top. Do you have it? And the salesman said, yes, I do. And I said, I need you to answer me correctly. I'm going to tell you more information, and I need a correct answer. I am working right now. I am willing to leave my job to go buy this or check out this Jeep. But you must not lie to me. Because if I get there and it was a lie, I'm going to be very, very mad. And the guy said, you remember? He said, I am, he said this over the phone. He goes, I am Mr. Daniel. I am putting my hands on the roof of that Jeep right now. I am touching it. And I said, I'll see you in 45 minutes. And you remember that guy? We got to the dealership, and that guy had the Jeep in the front door, like backed up.
You already missed.
I'm not going that way. I'm going 16. And the guy had the Jeep backed up, and I was like, whoa, man, we still got to run my credit and all that. And he goes, it doesn't matter, sir. You told me you wanted to see the Jeep. And I just wanted to assure you that the Jeep is here. The one you've been looking for 2 weeks. And I said, yes, it is. 2 weeks. Because remember we bought the other one? And we took it to the house. And then I found this one. And I took the other one back. And they got mad at me. The very first Jeep we drove home, I returned it 2 days later. And they were mad. But it was only a hardtop. It didn't have both of the roofs. So over the weekend, we had the first Jeep at home, and I found Clear Lake had the one that has both a hardtop and a soft top. And so we came that Saturday and bought that Jeep. And on Monday, I had to go return the other Jeep. So at one point on a Sunday, I had 2 brand new Jeeps at home.
I'm cold.
I'm sorry. Sorry for having it too cold. Isn't that something good to say? I am so sorry.
I thought you were gonna say sorry for having you comfortable,
Well, that's
giving you comfort.
That's what I was trying to say. Like,
Se dice, Daddy, can you please lower the AC because I'm cold?
well, we can lower the fan, but not lower the temperature, because then it gets worse. Cold.
Oh, this song, I found the song. It's creepy.
What is it? 2121?
In the year 2525.
Oh, 25,
You want
25.
me to read it for you?
Yeah.
In the year, in the what? Oh, Genesis 1:1. What does it say? En él God created heaven and earth. Genesis.
You said 1, 1?
See,
1,
you're
1.
right. Genesis 1:1.
Okay.
Okay, it says in the year 2025.
Uh-huh.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive,
Ooh.
if woman can survive,
Ooh.
they may find in the year 3535. Ain't gonna need to tell the truth. Tell no lie. Everything you think, do, and say is in the pill you took today. In the year 4545, you ain't gonna need your teeth, won't need your eyes. You won't find a thing to chew. Nobody's gonna look at you. In the year 5555, your arms hanging limp at your sides, your legs got nothing to do. Some machines doing that for you. In the year 6565, you won't need no husband, won't need no wife. You'll pick your son, pick your daughter too, from the bottom of a long glass tube.
Wow.
In the year 7510, if God's a coming, he ought to make it by then. Maybe he'll look around himself and say, guess it's time for the judgment day in the year 8510.
Wow.
I left off. It says, guess it's time for the judgment day. In the year 8510, God is gonna shake his mighty head. He'll either say, I'm pleased where man has been, or tear it down and start again. In the year 9595, I'm kind of wondering if man is gonna be alive. He's taking everything this old earth can give, and he ain't put back nothing. Now it's been 10,000 years, man has cried a billion tears. For what he never knew, now man's reign is through, but through eternal night, the twinkling of starlight, so very far away, maybe it's only yesterday. In the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find.
But now, when was it written? In the 60s, no?
Not sure. Let me see. 1968.
1968.
That's when man still believed in God and mentioned God. It was written in 1964. Too bad we can't listen to it because it was recorded in Texas.
Wait, so it was written in 64?
But until 1968 it was released.
Or that's probably when it really hit. There's a lot of
It said
those.
that it was recorded in 1968.
There you go. So some small group was already like singing it.
It hit billboards 100 Hot 100 for 6 weeks, commencing July 12, 1969.
You can play 30 seconds. Nah, that's not a real. I don't know if that's still applies. Do you know what they did to me the other day? YouTube sends me an email saying that one of my videos contains copyrighted material. And I'm like, what? I didn't load a video this week. So I look into it. It's a video I uploaded like a year ago. And they just now scanned it and said, oh, yeah, copyrighted material.
How many seconds can you listen?
No, they used to say that you can, oh, by the way, this is Gulfgate. Now, with this new freeway over us, you can't even see Gulfgate anymore. It's over here on our left. You see the dot
Is
coffee
this
shop.
connected to Beltway 8? Or what is it?
No. This is connecting 610 to downtown. 45. Because they never had a connection from coming, like if you're coming from 610 south, the south, like over there, the stadium and all that, right? If you're coming up towards 45 going to Galveston, you have a ramp that turns over to Galveston, but you never had one turning to downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Never. You have to get off at the mall and find your way through, get back on 45. It was dumb. I don't know why they didn't think about it till right now, 2019.
Where are you going?
I actually decided to go all the way
All the way where?
downtown. What is that? Arandas? What is this?
I don't know.
What? They rebuilt it? Look how tall it is. closed the freeway. They closed the freeway. 45 into Galveston. I'm into Galveston. 45 coming from Galveston into downtown is closed at Lockwood. Why? They're shooting us over 259. Our trip is gonna be cut short. We were going downtown. Yeah. You know what's crazy is he says if women can survive. Man, that's scary.
Why?
Because it reminds me of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible.
Oh yeah.
When God destroyed it, it says that when the angels walked into the city to rescue Lot, a lot of men came to his door, knocking on the door, and they said, we saw men walk in your house tonight. We want them. And the Bible says it was older and younger men. And you know what Lot said to them? What he offered them? He said, here is my daughters. If one of y'all wants a woman, I'll give you one of my daughters for marriage, I guess.
Yeah.
And they said, we want the man.
Yeah.
That's scary. And then, of course, Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed because of the sin that was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah. All that was in the Bible, and it's getting pretty scary nowadays. Not scary, but scary as in we're getting to look more and more like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
If women can survive, they're not gonna want women. Oh, and the Bible says they stopped. This is weird. I really don't know what it means, but it says they stopped using women for what they're for. It's weird. I mean, obviously, if you use your common sense, you can make out what it's trying to say.
Yeah, but even if women, I mean, God is God, and without women, there is no reproduction. So it doesn't matter.
Well,
Women can, yeah, let's say they would no longer exist, but what about how is the world going to produce, or I mean, unless they really go all the way
they will.
to cloning.
Oh no, not cloning, but freezing eggs from women and collecting them to use them in the future. They're doing that now. Hey, did you know that Janet Jackson, who's 50 years old and is pregnant, or at 50 years old got pregnant?
I haven't heard any news.
Look at her. I think it's Janet Jackson.